As always, it is a frenzied atmosphere inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt. And the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now. And both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 20. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle. Is control the edges of the defense. And you always hear about an offense talking about setting the edge in the running game. Well, the defense wants to do the exact.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. And
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Good route. Seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first. And that often gets you to.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the back.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this up near the 35. Maybe.
No, check, Patriot!
And they'll run it here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
They'll look to throw. He's got time. Wide open receiver complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And 15 yards there on the catch and run. The end of one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Arrowhead after this.
And what a big-time play there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run. Place in this league, his odometer is not totally turned over yet.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punt for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become the 1st and goal, they decided to throw for it, but the coverage was excellent. And he kept holding the ball, hoping someone would shake free. Instead, he's hit and drop. And now, they're not even in the red zone anymore. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to... Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This one taken from the 7. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll get it up to about the 26.
Go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
First down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball?
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got his man on the comebacker. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, nice move. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2 minutes time. We'll hand you off to Orlando, where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A nice pickup there of 11 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at the 2. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Their big tight end. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out proves somewhat fruitful as he is able to get it across the 25 by one receiver left, 3 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'll drop to throw. Surveying the field. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards out. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA. First and 10. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Chiefs defense gets off the field with the turnover. Offense on the field now after the INT. This run stays up the middle here. And this 2-play drive goes for a touchdown as they put the first points on the board. Now first and 10. Defense will win the battle and get the sack. This one ends up as a loss of 11. Now to late in the second. Pass coverage will break down here. And he cap off the 8-play drive with a TD, cutting the deficit to 3. So that'll bring our half.
Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Partner, I think they eased this early in the second half.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up and an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
They'll look to throw here. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. He's got size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive.
Let's go. Boom, landed.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And some space here. And the cutback to the sideline. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come. You've got to turn him loose.
Let's go. Boom,
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped out.
The dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. And his kick is good. And that will knot us up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I always appreciate runners who...
People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and then even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, that's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects moving around to different teams, so your team's starting to take a little bit of shape there, free agency, because then the draft's coming up. You're trying to put your team together with new draft picks, have everyone start to move. And
3 tight ends. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players. Hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
Let's go! Blue line!
They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Their dangerous wide receiver from 8 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the...
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
All right, say it with me now.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense. Energized. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
An expecting pass. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. 3 quarters have come and gone. Well, this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking, why?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not, with his...
Find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. This drive is turning into an...
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
There, if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does, where a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw. And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5-yard long.
Let's go. Blue, landed.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Be in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a... And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the fourth quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, it'll still be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great...
Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a fifth.
Knock it over. On third down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. Matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Fielded just inside the 30. A good return there, 17.
To break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And he's brought down. There, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Surveying the field. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Holding offense.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A gain of 13 and all here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the flop, the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board.
Here we go. Green 39.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Finding time. Now a desperate. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. And my friend, drama as they get the lead here in dramatic fashion in the final moments of this one.
The only way they can win, find a way into the end zone as the time was dwindling. Defense knew it, still couldn't prevent it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas.
Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to. And his kick is indeed good, and that's going to tie things. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are...
Now a first throw here in overtime. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Defense. Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting up to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. So and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or... They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, we always hear about
some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. Give him 11 on the gain there. And the Dolphins have a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And it's all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. And to give this time to the tailback. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And they'll go on the ground. A beautiful fake. Cuts back, and he's into the clear. He's at the 50. And they finally take him down, but not before he reaches the 43. And the elder statesman with a big run. He's hit that dreaded 3-0. he still can churn it.
I love the way you treat him with respect.
Respect.
Elder statesman. You didn't just call him an old guy or anything like that.
Elder statesman.
I love the way he can still play. Talk about running it with savvy now.
Now a play fake here on first down. Surveying the field. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red to the right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and some guys on offense won, and in a very nice way. What a run from that position on their own goal line.
Gave him some good breath, and the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They stop him for only 3 that time. And taken at the 46. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Out now the mound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, your route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, and it's intercepted. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one. Oh, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession